Hello everyone, this is Flying Hellfish and I'm doing a quick play of a game called Darkest Dungeon. It's developed and published by Red Hook Studios. It's in early access on Steam, but it's not typical of an early access game. This is quite polished and the gameplay is fantastic. I've already completed the tutorial level, so I'm currently in town. I have hired 2 new heroes, and the only thing I can do right now is to embark into a new dungeon. Since this is a quick play, I'm not going to go through everything. I just want to show you some of the gameplay basics, the combat, which is the core of the game, so that you can make an informed decision as to whether or not you want to spend your money on this game. Very quickly, before we go into the dungeon, there are buildings here that have yet to be unlocked. They will unlock as you progress throughout the game. Some of them are for stress relief and some of them are for upgrading your heroes. We'll talk about a bit more about stress as we enter the dungeon. So let's get going. So we want to go to the ruins, as it's the only place we can go, and see what we find in there. Oh, this sucks. Oh yeah, we dragged it. Okay, so hello everyone, this is Flying Hellfish and I'm doing a quick play of a game called Darkest Dungeon. It's currently in early access on Steam and it's developed and published by Red Hook Studios. It's quite polished for an early access game and I'm quite enjoying it. Right now I've finished the tutorial level, which has you start with 2 heroes, the Crusader and the Highwayman, and we're in town just before the first dungeon. Since this is a quick play, I'm just going to show you a few rooms of the first dungeon to show you what the combat is like, so you can decide whether or not you want to spend your money on this game. The combat is the core of the game. The story isn't much to speak of, the voice acting isn't great, but the combat is where all the fun is. So in town here, we've got several buildings that are locked. They will unlock as time goes on. Some of them are for stress relief, like the tavern, and I believe the sanitarium and the abbey, and some of them are for upgrading your heroes, such as the blacksmith and the guild. You will hire more heroes from the stagecoach as you go along. You can have 9 in your roster right now, but if you upgrade the stagecoach, you can first off have more choice of heroes to hire, and you can also have more heroes in your barracks. So let's go back, let's embark. There's only one place we can go right now, the ruins, so we'll choose our party from these heroes. So we'll put the guy in the armor up front, we'll put the healer at the back, and we'll put the highwayman here and the other guy here, and we'll provision them.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold.
It's saying that you for the first quest, bring 8 food, 4 torches. That's a pretty good idea. I've played this first level a few times. 5 torches might actually be a bit better, and we do have the money for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 food. So that should be all we need for now. Since we have the money, let's bring a shovel in case we come across a barrier. I can show you how that works. And a bandage, staunch bleeding, and yes, 1 anti-venom to counteract blight. I get hit with blight quite a lot. I have a feeling there may be some balance issues in the game. I've seen some people in the Steam forums talking about the random number generator gone out of control. Haven't experienced that myself, but we'll see what happens. So here we are in the dungeon. The quest objective here is to complete 100% of room battles. As you can see here, this is the map, and we can scroll out. Each of these pulsating squares is a room, and the squares in between is a hallway. To move from one room to the other, we have to click on the room, and then the heroes would move into the hallway, and that's where the action happens. Up here, this is our torchlight. As the light grows fainter, our heroes get more stressed. The stress mechanic is actually quite fun and unique in this game. Each hero starts off with a certain amount of stress, and it can go up or down, but most likely it will go up as they're in the dungeon. Things like traps will cause the stress to go off, lack of light, getting a critical hit landed upon them, or losing a battle. Things that cause stress to go down are generally only eating food or landing a critical hit or a finishing blow in battle. When your hero's stress is maxed out, they're going to develop a negative trait. Down here, we've got our Crusader selected. You can see the traits that the Crusader has. He's got 3 negative, 2 positive. He's got 10% damage, 1% crit. He's prone to stealing items. In town, for stress relief, he will only pray. He can't do anything else. And he has 20% less stress resist against beasts. So you'll see as you go along, when a halo comes around a hero, if it's just a glowing white halo, it means that the stress is decreased. If it's a halo with spikes, like this little one down here, the stress is increased. So let's pick a room. Let's go backwards. Oh, it's a good thing I brought a shovel. Here we've got a rubble pile. So we can clear the obstacle by hand. It will take effort, which I think you lose a little bit of health or stress, or we can shovel it. You know what? Let's see what happens when we clear it by hand. So we lose health and stress, so that's not good. So we should have used a shovel. Let's keep going. We found a pack. It's already been looted. Thank God it wasn't trapped. And as we move along, any monsters? Oh, stress is going up for the healer. No monsters there, so that's good. But we do have a battle here. So let's complete this battle and see if we survive. His stress is going up immensely. He's already halfway there. So let's see what we can do. So we've got the Plague Doctor here. The yellow dots on the left of the action skills signify where the hero has to be in order to execute the skill. The red dots on the right signify where the damage will land. If the red dots are linked, it means it will land in both spots. So he's got a Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, an Incision, and Emboldening Vapors, which affects our team. So let's start with that. This will... Actually, it will only affect one target, so maybe let's not do that. Let us go with the Blinding Gas, affecting the last 2 rows. And they've been stunned, so that's good. Let's see what we can do here. So our Highwayman, his Grape Shot Blast will affect the first 3 slots, so let's take that. Good. And these people are unholy, so we get 15% damage when we smite against unholy, so let's just smite this guy. 10 damage, that's good, but not great. Okay, so our healer, we want a party heal. That's all I've been doing with the healers, just party healing, but it has been effective so far. Oh, that knocked him back a row. That may hurt us when we try to execute a skill next time, because he may be in the wrong slot. Okay, so let's just smite again. Good. We've knocked out that big guy. Let's party heal. Okay, so yeah, we're not in a good place to execute skills from the Plague Doctor, so instead of switching with the Highwayman, which will cost an action, let's just see what we can do. So we'll do an Incision. I don't know if Undead will bleed, but let's find out. Doesn't matter, kill them anyway. His stress level is rising quite quickly as well. Let's do another Incision. Didn't kill him, did some decent damage. He won't bleed. Okay, we can do a Grape Shot Blast. Let's see what we do. Almost dead. Heal. And smite.
As the fiend falls, Faint hope.
stress
blossoms.
relief for all of them.
A powerful blow.
Let's attack directly with an open vein. No sense he's using the Great Shot Blast because we only have one enemy left. It's almost dead. A smite should do it, and it's done. So as you can see here, we had 4 heroes,
As
4
victories
enemies.
mount,
It was kind of a
so too
tough
will
battle.
resistance.
We didn't take much damage, but our stress level
if
did
only
increase.
treasure could staunch
We
the
found some
flow.
treasure, which is good. We need
Otherworldly
heirlooms like
corruption.
this to upgrade the towns, and we found Brawler's gloves, which I've never found before, so that's quite awesome, and they're rare. So we'll take all, and we will... Oh, here's an item. Let's see what it is. Suit of armor. It may be trapped, it may not. Oh, he's got a buff. 10 dodge and 10% protection. That's awesome. So, that was only the first room and the first hallway. The first dungeon is not immense, but it will be a challenge to get through it all. That's all I'm going to show you for now, since I wanted this to be a quick video. I hope this has given you enough of an overview to make a decision on whether or not you want to spend your money on this game. I do recommend this game. As I said earlier, it's an early access, but it is quite polished, and if this is early access, I'm guessing it can only get better from here. If you would like me to do more of this, please let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a like. I'd appreciate it. And that's it for now. I'd like to thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll put up some other videos of some other games soon.